All right, so this is going to be a general tarot reading for the collective. God, source, divine, spirit, what is it that we have for the collective in terms of a message? Right away, we got King of Cups, and we have, counting's hard, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Death, Two of Cups in reverse, Seven of Swords. Ooh, okay. So somebody is entering a new chapter of their life. So the Death card is not about the death of a person or the death of like a significant, like, it's not about the death of something. It's all about entering into a new chapter, kind of turning the page. There is a sense of needing to have some kind of emotional release and letting go of, you know, anything you've been holding on to. And it looks like somebody may have just recently gone through a separation in terms of their relationship. It could have been as a result of some type of betrayal. Seven of Swords is all about kind of sneaky energy, somebody doing something behind your back. Like this guy over here, he's stealing all the swords from everybody that's asleep in their tent. So that sucks. And it's hard because I feel like you had a lot to emotionally offer. You had a lot that you may have invested in terms of this relationship. The King of Cups is all about kind of like, it's the highest level of emotional stability in terms of the court cards. It's the most, you're very mature emotionally. So when you entered into this relationship, you knew what it was that you wanted. You know, you didn't just want the same mold of anything. You wanted something that was, you know, kind of in your highest good. Ooh, and honestly, the way that, okay, so the way that I look at this, so Four of Cups, right? Cups are all about emotion. As much as you are emotionally mature and you do have a sense of what it is that you want, and you are very clear on what you will and won't accept, the divine is coming in to offer you a new cup because after this union ended, right? And I'm getting a sense that this could have been several months ago. This might not have been as recent. This might be for somebody that just, came out of a relationship, not extremely recently, but I'm getting a sense that this could have been like, you know, a month or two or more ago. And the reason why I say that is because you're taking a look at everything else that's out there right now and you're not seeing something that's going to make you happy. It's kind of like, I'm not really feeling the options out there. But with the Four of Cups, this is a sign that you're going to be given some kind of cup out of nowhere. This is something that's going to be coming in that you might not see happening yet. So you're dissatisfied with the options on the table. You want something that's going to be ultimately in alignment with you. And I feel like because you are on this, you're entering into this new chapter and you are going to have this option coming your way, I do feel like you are going to eventually be happy. The fact that we have Eight of Pentacles on the table is this one's a little bit curious for me because maybe there is a sense of financial loss in this. It could be that you had some kind of financial challenge and maybe you're coming away from it, or you could have had some fears surrounding your finances as a result of this split. I'm not sure if that means, you know, maybe there's something that's shared between the two of you that's been kind of messy to separate. But I'm getting a sense that with this new chapter and the fact that we have the Death card on the table, that this new direction that you're going in is ultimately for your highest good. Spirit, what else do we have for the collective? Okay, Hierophant, and he landed in reverse. So if you had some kind of long-term vision surrounding this relationship, the Hierophant's here to tell you that this isn't something that would have ended in a solid union long-term. Regardless of what you had previously thought. So the Hierophant is all about, when it's upright, is all about kind of being in alignment in terms of your spiritual beliefs, religious beliefs, values, you know, the long-term things like where do you want to live? Where do you want your kids to go to school? Doesn't matter. It could be anything under the sun in terms of that. But the Hierophant being in reverse gives me a sense that this is something that didn't have the mileage that you originally thought it would. Which makes sense considering you ended up being betrayed, and I'm very sorry to see that. Spirit, do we have anything that's coming up that's good? Give me something that's oh, you have options. You have options. Okay, so So, as much as you might have been like a little bit smug about, maybe I don't want to move forward anymore, I don't want to end up in another relationship, you are going to end up in a situation where you have a number of suitors to pick from. That's literally, so 7 of Cups is all about you having kind of pick of the litter. I feel like if anything, there sometimes is a bit of a warning sign when it comes to 7 of Cups, and that like you're kind of lost in translation because there's too many options and you can't see what's right for you in front of you. But I do think that with the options that are out there, you are going to find an option that is going to be clearer to you, that it's something that you should follow up on. Spirit, can I get more to amplify this 4 of Cups? I feel like ultimately, because you've come out of a previous relationship where you feel like there wasn't some kind of fairness, which I think makes sense considering you were betrayed. You may feel like you didn't get your justice in the situation, and you might have some kind of fears about, like, maybe, well, yeah, you poorly judged who it was that you shacked up with, which unfortunately, again, sorry. But ultimately you're going to be coming into a situation where you are going to have better discernment, hopefully. So don't be so quick to judge and think that, okay, like, this one person over here is going to be, you know, my next pursuit. Don't be so quick to make a decision. I feel like take some time to kind of sit back and evaluate what it is that you really want. Because you are operating from more of an emotional mind here. I'm not seeing a lot of positive swords on the table, which would give me a sense that like you have some kind of discernment and you can accurately choose who to next become involved in. Yeah, so Spirit, what can we get about who the next person is, and will it be positive? Because I want to make sure that I'm giving you advice that helps. Yeah, okay, so 3 of Cups in reverse. You don't want to be an option. You don't want to be in another situation where someone cheats. You don't want to be in another situation where there's a third party. It's pretty clear. So if you do rush into something that you don't see coming, could be another situation. You don't want to repeat what you just went through. So again, don't rush. You're a whole person as you are. In your singular individualism. You as one person, you are a package, right? A complete, full package. It doesn't mean that you need somebody else to make you feel complete in your life. Because you don't need that. You don't need that. You are complete as who you are. You know, happiness is a perspective. Keep in mind that, you know, if you don't take time to heal what it is that contributed towards the loss of this relationship, not saying that obviously it was your fault, because this person clearly had some ulterior motives. Clearly they made some shisty decisions behind your back that weren't with your highest good in mind. But you want to also do an inventory for yourself and see what is it that you could do differently in your next relationship. What is it that you could do to ensure the longevity of your next relationship? And what is it that you want? You want to make sure that whoever it is that you do pick, that you get to know that person first. I feel like whoever this reading is for, you're probably somebody that hops pretty quickly, or you're a hopeless romantic and just fall in love way too easily. Been there, done that. I see it and I feel you. So basically, don't move too fast. Make sure that you're judging the situation correctly. You don't want to repeat the past. Spirit, is there any additional guidance that we can get for the collective? Queen of Wands. Okay, so yeah, so just take time. Take time to just be like the social butterfly right now. I hate it when people give me this advice, but maybe this will resonate for some of you. Take time to get to know some people. Maybe that's going on more dates. Kind of putting yourself out there. Sorry, I have a hair in my face somewhere. This could be going on more dates. This could be just doing your damn thing, feeling good, you know, allowing people to give you attention, whatever that means. I'm not here to judge, just here to relay the messages. But Queen of Wands, ultimately, she's a social butterfly. So you're being asked at this time to kind of, if anything, live for yourself for a while. You don't need to be in a relationship to be complete. So have fun with life, as you are, right now. And don't worry about relationships or what's coming next. If anything, yeah, focus on yourself. So we have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody that, you know, she's very much so coveting everything that she's worked for, everything that she's built in life. So there could be, you might, if anything, need to focus more on your stability and what it is that you want in life. And I feel like that's a pretty good segue, considering we have the Eight of Pentacles on the table as well. So, Spirit, one last nugget of advice. What can we give the collective regarding how to move forward? Page of Pentacles. Okay, so there is going to be some kind of opportunity coming in. Who knows? It could even be, again, because I'm telling you not to focus on relationships. When you do more of the internal work and you focus on yourself, right? And you focus on having fun and you focus on doing the things that make you happy, and kind of making the most of this being single again. When you lean into that, there is going to be some kind of financial opportunity coming in. So Page of Pentacles when it's upright, this is, actually no, this could be quickly moving, so bear with me. Page of Pentacles when it's upright, this is about some kind of slow moving opportunity that's coming in, usually financially tied or materially tied. So the fact that it's in reverse, yeah, when you do this, you're going to have some kind of other opportunity coming in. It's going to increase your wealth, increase your finances, kind of like have you better off in the long run. So yeah, dude, screw relationships. That's kind of like what I'm getting from this. Cause like, I feel like, listen, like if you rush too fast, you're going to get more of the same. We don't want more of that. Or you have fears around that. Like you have to do the internal healing work first. Like that's really what I'm getting from this, is that you have to do the internal work first. And just like find happiness in being you. Being you as you, with just you. At the end of the day, everything's gonna work out just fine. Don't think that, like, don't judge yourself and think that, okay, like, you know, I have to have this and I have to be on this timeline and have all these milestones by like XYZ. Don't do that. And then also don't judge too quickly. So you're being asked to release your previous chapter and everything that was previously going on in your life. You're entering a new abundant chapter that's better for you. And who knows, maybe marriage will be on the table in the long run. This past, whatever it was that you're coming away from, was not going to end how you thought it was going to end. So if it ended now, better. Sooner the better. There's nothing worse than being in a relationship. What is it? Dr. Phil says, the only thing that's worse than being in a relationship for a year is being in the wrong relationship for a year in a day. So I butchered the hell out of that, but I think you get where I'm coming from. So, good luck.